Hello YouTube. I wanted to show you a flip through of my first completed junk journal.
This was an old book from our high school library. I cut out the guts and I reused a lot of the pages. I am not a sewer. I have a sewing machine. I have every intention of learning to use it better, but for now I'm using a rubber band. So I'm basically putting in the signatures as if this was like a Midori Traveler's Notebook. This is my first attempt at seam binding. I finally bought some after drooling over it for a really long time. And so I bought some, and I tried some acrylic paint mixed with water and sprayed it on there, and I think I put too much paint. It was very stiff. And then when I was doing some tea dyeing of paper, I came back and sprayed it with some tea, and now it's much more touchably soft. Touchably soft seam binding. But that's my first attempt at seam binding, and it needs work, so. I simply used I used some, I think it's packing tape with decoration, and I bought it at Walmart, and I love this design. And I'm not doing anything to the cover other than that. In fact, the inside cover is rough, and I think I like it. It's old. It looks old, so it's in keeping with the actual book. And also on the back cover, what happened was, right here, we were eating breakfast, and we had pancakes. And so one of my least favorite things is the sticky sensation. Well, there was a drop of pancake syrup on the table, and I had set my book down, and I said, oh no, it's fabric. What am I going to do? So I took a piece of washi tape, and I simply covered over the sticky spot on the fabric cover. So that's my solution. There are 3 signatures. They're held in by rubber bands, as I said, and the rubber bands hold in each signature so that it could actually be pulled out very easily. I don't know how long they'll last or if they're going to need some kind of reinforcing, but this is what we have for now. In the front and back of each signature, I have these wonderful little bags, and I think it was Crafty Arena that I originally saw make these. I love these bags, and they give the front and back of each signature a little bit more durability, so I really like that. So each signature has one with, this is some scrapbooking paper that I got from Joann's. And inside each one I have either a journaling spot, or this one I actually have a folder in. So this one has a folder that I made from a flyer, so I put a piece of newspaper, I put washi tape on it, I put some of this fabric washi tape, and I was just trying to make a true junk journal at first, and then I decided to go a little more classy, but that one is going to stay. Then I have, I've done some of my own shimmer mist. Shimmery paint mist, and I've used it in some places to age pages. I've used it in other places just to add the shimmer. So it's not a true aged, vintage looking junk journal because the shimmer gives it away, but it's what I like. I like the shimmer, I like a little bit of brown, and so I made my own glimmer shimmer mist. Let's see, I made some tags out of scrap of paper. I did just a little bit of collaging here. I'd like to do more collaging because I was really enjoying that. Here I have some scrap of paper, some washi tape, and each page I used washi tape to reinforce the fold on every single page to get a little more strength. And then I have a picture here. I have a lot of images that came from a book on the art of Italy. And here is a little heart paper clip I got from the Dollar Tree with some seam binding. I have lots and lots of pockets and lots of tuck spots, and I don't know how I have that fastened on here. Okay, so this is a journaling tag. I also have some pieces of, I don't know if you would call these ephemera, or if you would just call them decorative items that came from a Project Life set. I have a little bit of my shimmer mist on there, and it's just a large pink index card that I cut down to size. This is a little folder. There's a tuck spot, a little booklet that I made out of an index card and an old book page, and I stapled on a piece of, stapled on a bit of seam binding. And there are pages, this is from an encyclopedia for President Garfield. And this is a folder that I just made with some washi tape, and so that gives me more pockets. And these are old book pages with index cards, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Some of them have pictures from encyclopedias, some of them have little tabs, that's a washi tape tab, and some washi, and most of them I believe I've sprayed with my homemade shimmery paint spray. Here is a map of the Sea of Galilee with a journaling tag, and I can see that some of my glue is not holding as well, so I may have to come back and do some re-gluing. Here's a ship on a tag. I don't have any one set style. Here are some, I don't have any set style. I've kind of gone all over the place. Here's another one of the bags glued down, and then this was a wonderful find. This is some music paper that I found in the recycling bin. I got a bunch of music, and I added my own brown shimmery spray and aged the edges here a bit. But my main thing was to get the shimmer, which is what I love. And so those are some in many of these larger pockets. Here I have a pocket that's getting some wear and tear, so I may have to do a new edge somehow on this. I'm not really sure how, but I use washi tape to just put it around the edges. And then I had to wipe off a bunch of my paint, so I kept this book page. It almost looks like some Japanese kanji there. And then I had just index cards with some of the shimmer sprayed on them. This pocket was a flip-out pocket, so I just taped it in with some washi tape, and then did the edges with washi tape, and then I made a journaling spot there. I love journaling spots, I love journaling tags, I love pockets, I love flip-outs, and the interactive parts of the journaling. I believe it's Kelly Snow who has her list, and she was so kind to add my interactive word to her description. Here's the end of the signature, and another piece of sheet music that can be used for journaling on the back. And it's all nice and shimmery. The next signature starts with another of these pocket bags and another piece of sheet music. Here I have a large pocket that's glued to the page, and then I just use some of the Project Life ephemera, if you call it ephemera, and then this beautiful ribbon that I actually bought, I don't know if you can see it, at the Dollar Tree, and then I actually did spray it with either, I can't remember if I sprayed it with my shimmer mist or with coffee dye, but it already had a lot of shimmer, so. And then the back just has some lines. I think I did this one upside down. I think the hole was supposed to be on this side, but oh well, it will work. If anybody is that particular, then I'm probably not going to live up to their standard anyway. So here is another journaling spot, and I just used some washi tape to dress this one up, and I absolutely love this washi tape, and I don't remember, I don't know who gave it to me, but I would love to find some more of that pattern. I love it. Okay, I'm back. My doorbell rang, and it was actually my husband wanting to show me a salamander that he found in the barn. So this pocket has a little layouts for different pages. Here's a receipt from when it was going to be a true junky junk journal. Here's some gears and cogs from an encyclopedia page. A folder where I just did some uneven edges. I don't know if you can see the edge there. A little booklet that I made out of just some old book pages that had some blank space. So I thought you could journal on those, and it's got my glimmery shimmery mist. I don't know if you can see how shimmery it is. I don't know if that comes out in the screen on the video or not. I'm just an old paper clip there. An image from that art journal or art book with Italian art, and there's a minotaur on the back and a ship, and I may add something there so that you could actually write on it. But I liked this. I mainly saved it for this. A tab. I really like these tabs just from scraps of scrap paper. Here's a little bit of a piece of art that had gotten torn, some washi and some scrap paper, an envelope out of music page. Here's a journaling spot and some seam binding that I just punched a hole and tied in some seam binding there. But I kind of like doing a little bit of composition. Here's another, I just like using scraps. My ends of tape, I hate for them to go to waste. I like to see them decorate something. So I just stick them in places. Sometimes they look good and sometimes they just look terrible. And I apologize if I already said that because this is take, I don't know, 5 million. So I don't know what I've said and what I haven't said. Here is an image from the Wizard of Oz from an encyclopedia. I think it must have been the article about Judy Garland because that was the G encyclopedia. A flip out envelope. Another journaling text spots with washi. And there's the end of the second signature. The third signature starts with, once again, a pocket and some sheet music. And I just have, I think I'm going to put an image over this original image from the book and to finish out this collage here. Some comics, because why else would you want to read the newspaper, right? If not for the comics. I believe that is President Garfield's wife. I do believe. If not, it's someone else whose last name starts with a G. I really wish I had written down where all these came from, or who they were. And this is the American goldfinch, European goldfinch from the G encyclopedia. Tab. And my last folder here, there's Galileo's telescope. This is once I decided I wanted to start writing what they were so that I would remember what these are. Here is a page where the flower is actually upside down compared to the text on the page, but that's okay. Tab from a piece of scrapbook paper. More scrapbook paper, washi tape, and then sometimes I actually really liked the way I did the composition, the way it worked out, and I wish I could do more of that. I'm not very consistent with my composition. There's I can't think of her last name, but Marguerite. I love her collage compositions. She's very inspiring to me. Everything she does, I just look at it and just love it. So there are so many wonderful. I feel like they're artists on YouTube. They're doing crafts, but if they're doing art, it's just so inspiring. And then my last text spot, I didn't use sheet music. I used a piece of scrap of paper and washi tape. And I'll try to post my next one.
And I hope you enjoyed it.